Welcome back, everybody. My name is Eltamar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Where we left off last time, we were exploring this dungeon. We killed a whole bunch of golems and air elementals, some vampires. We were ambushed by a group of adventurers who wanted our dragon-slaying sword that we picked up. And other than that, we didn't do a whole lot else. We are now approaching the end of the dungeon. I'm gonna give the big fight at the end here a couple of tries, just because it's a particularly hard fight, and I don't know if we're actually going to be able to succeed. We'll try it out though. We'll see what happens.
I will do my best.
We're not going to bother picking up their corpses. There's no real point. This door is not locked, so let's open it up. And there's definitely a trap right here, just as a heads up. Once we can find it, there it is. Alright. Indeed. Those two are going to be in the front of the group. And Edwin is going to be right behind them. And we're going to quick save. Twice, apparently, by accident.
Yes, done.
And eat fireball, chumps. Fireball there. There we go. Tazok, if you guys will recall, Tazok is the ogre from Baldur's Gate, obviously. Tazok, weren't you at my... he says, you did come. He said you would, but I thought you too much of a coward. My swaddling kin will have your flesh after all. Tazok, weren't you at my battle with Saravok beneath Baldur's Gate? Aren't you dead? Saravok took too much for his plate, left us in a bad position. You'll find my new master much smarter and me much harder to kill. Seems Firkraag has a special treat in store. Brought me here just for you. Got a special bug in his craw about seeing you perform. Who am I to disagree if it means I get to put my foot in you once more? Fight, and know that behind Tazok is a power greater than you have ever seen. We slaughtered your miserable hide last time, Orc. I will take great joy in doing so again. I will too. So we'll kill these little orcs. And then it's time to kill Tazok, who is apparently stuck behind a door. Let's finish off our good friend Tazok. He is not going to be long for this world. He's not a particularly hard opponent. And he's running away. Alright, let's loot some bodies. Too far away. Almost full. Seems most of my group is almost full. Alright, let's check for traps. And while we check for traps, we're going to talk to her. I knew you would come. Free me and we shall take flight. I think the locks are magical. The mage that brought me had a sort of key, but I don't know how to get it. Noble pursuits are well and good, but I can't let you throw yourself at Firkraag. Please, do not risk your life needlessly. Get the key from the mage and we can flee. Alright, I'll try my best on that one. As you may have guessed, Firkraag is more than he appears. He is not a simple noble. And he is incredibly tough, actually. But we're going to try our best to fight him, in the vain hopes that we'll succeed. We might not actually win. But we'll try. No point in not trying. He is a particularly rough fight, though.
You are certainly.
I think the dragons were most definitely buffed for the Enhanced Edition, because the Shadow Dragon was really tough, and it didn't used to be. I'm guessing Firkraag also got a buff as well, so we'll see what happens when we go fight him. We are going to try and cheat the fight a little bit, I think. Well, we'll try it normally first, and then if we need to, we'll try and cheat the fight a little bit. In preparation for having to cheat the fight, though, which might be a thing that comes up, we're going to memorize... Oh, I should have kept that one. 4 Death Fog spells.
On my honor.
Why, you might ask, am I doing this? TBD. I'll show you guys why in a second. Now, what was that key I picked up for? The sewer key. Oh, I know what that's for. Never mind. It's for a quest back in
Yes?
Afkatla.
Corgan, I'm interested in whether your clan has ever had interaction with House De Vere.
It seems to me, if memory serves, that our sphere of influence was quite close to your Bloodaxe clan's stronghold near Tathalra? Warned Sisla Harloth.
Nay,
Wow.
speak that vile tongue to me, black skin. If it moves, I've killed it, but if it be drow, I've tortured it for days first.
As for that house of yours, I burned it and relieved myself on the embers and dead, and the necklace of dark elf ears fetched me a king's ransom in Waterdeep. Wow. That is pretty grim. Alright, downstairs we go. This fight sucks. We are going to die horribly, most likely. We're going to go wander in first and talk to the wizard, which is also...
Well,
oh, there's
you've
Firkraag.
come as I wanted. It has been an interesting game, but to tell the truth, I tire of it.
As do I. I do not even know the reason for it.
For my amusement, for my curiosity, and for my memory of transgressions long since past, all of this spurred me on, but I grow bored with you.
What are you speaking of? Explain.
Very well, an in-depth response. Your fathers are my interest. Your lineage crosses the mortal and spiritual, and both concern me somewhat. Gorion raised you. I know this from my spies and followers. They are subtle when I wish it. Gorion was as much your father as anyone. He was also an adventurer in his day, and crossed my path long ago. Him and his harp of friends. I bear the scars of that meeting. He is beyond my revenge, being dead as he is, so I settled for the next best thing. I can torment his spirit by destroying you. Wherever he is seething.
All of this over a grudge with a dead man? Are you mad? I had toyed with forgetting the transgression, though it has not been that long in dragon terms. It was your other father that made me curious, however. You are a child of Baal. What an interesting subject to study, or so I thought. Really, you are not so different despite your little personal struggles. What will be interesting is your conflict with John Irenicus. That is something I would very much like to see, so I leave you your life. Do with it as you will. What do you know of Irenicus? I will have no dealings with that creature. I am merely interested in your confrontation with him. Yes, that will be something to see. For now, you bore me. I will taunt you no more. This has been such sport that I bear you no ill will. You may go. I cannot leave without Garen's child. You know this. Do I know this? Do I really? Oh, very well. The brat was a byproduct of my scrutiny of you anyway. The child has proven no more interesting than his father. I had finished taunting him some years ago, really. It was only your arrival that brought him into this. His suffering has never ended. You took his lands. I think he is actually happier now that the burden of leadership has been lifted. Such resilience took all the fun out of his downfall. All that is left for me to do is kill him and take the deed to the land. Here, rescue the child from my servant and feel fulfilled. Do not think it will be easy. I test my subjects thus all the time, and they know that failure is death. Conster, go to the child. If Eltamar the kitten killer fails to take it from you, kill it. I will save the child and return for you in the future, Firkraag. I swear it. Do as you must. It does not interest me until the future becomes the now. If you wish to make a confrontation inevitable, you know where I lie in wait. Now walk away and see to your little rescue efforts. Take your time, enjoy life. You have much to face. Do as the dragon suggests, Eltamar the kitten killer. Nothing is served by attacking this beast. What is the saying? Discretion is the better part of valor. Alright, we're actually going to prepare for the dragon battle a little bit better than I did before. I want none of those. I want level 7 spells is what I want. I mean, I could really go for protection from elements would be amazing. These wouldn't help us against the dragon at all. That wouldn't help either. And that probably wouldn't help us all that much, actually. So maybe we're good the way we are. I thought I had a sequencer spell. Did I fail to learn it and never bought a new one? That sucks. Oh well. Okay. Well, we, I guess, are prepared well enough for this fight.
Leave me be.
This fight is undeniably brutal. We're gonna try our best, though. Maybe we should use some of our potions. What do I got? I got that. Potion of Clarity. Give not him that, apparently. Healing potions. I'm gonna leave the armor rings on him for now. What else can I do? There's not a lot else I can do to prepare for this fight. Okay,
What is it now?
so we're gonna
Waste
juke out the
my
beginning
time.
of the fight.
That's the
And
best
how you
of
do
it,
that
as you wish.
is you bring someone over here just to kind of a good line of sight on where he is. So he's right there by that
I
pillar.
will tolerate only so much.
And we're gonna start. Ooh, that's okay actually.
Impressive.
Leave me be.
He does have magic resistance, but we should get some damage through, hopefully. And all we're gonna do is 4 death clouds in a row. If his magic resistance wasn't so high, this would go much more effectively. So we'll wait to see what happens with those.
Stop looking at me. I swim in memories.
I wish I had more of them, to be honest. If I had like 5 or 6, I would be pretty happy.
Pleasant memories.
Come on, do more damage. Yes, excellent. So basically we're just watching this to see what happens for now. Come on. A couple more would be good. No? Alright. Okay. So we did a whole bunch of damage to him. How much damage? We'll go check.
You know what you're doing.
He's badly injured. He has stone skin, which is extremely annoying. So what we're gonna do actually, I think we can rest here.
What will
I
you
don't know
have
if he
to do?
heals
Very good.
though. If he heals, we might be in trouble. Well, if he heals, then we just
That's right.
go at him with some more
No
cloud
one
kills.
here but us shadows.
No, he is not healed. Excellent.
What is it now?
So we can finish this fight in a terribly unfair way, but that's okay.
That's right.
I'm actually okay with that.
No one here but us shadows.
He should be better at line of sight if he wants to survive. Oopsies, I didn't actually mean to do that. Hopefully, we'll kill him.
That's right. No one here but us shadows.
Let's let it just go. I was just thinking of anything else I wanted to try, but there's nothing else. There we go, we won. Very anticlimactic, I know.
No one here but us shadows.
We'll wait for our
What is my
death
best?
fogs to
Do
wear
my
off.
best.
I know that was a very anticlimactic and very cheap way to win the fight. But we won. Great
On my
success.
No one here
There's
but
his
us
body.
shadows.
We're gonna go loot it in a second. It has some pretty fantastic gear on it.
Yes, yes.
He should learn to move
I
out of
will
cloud kills if he
tolerate
wants to
only
live.
so much.
Just saying.
Yes, Abil.
Let's go see what we have here.
And the dead.
This is one of the best swords in the game, actually. This one here. It is a sword of it's a Holy Avenger sword, And it is a +5 two-handed sword that dispels on hit. I'm not really sure what the cloak is, to be honest. Cloak of the Shield. Helps against missile weapons and melee weapons. Interesting. We're gonna give that to Dorn because he fails at life. Alright. So we have killed the dragon. Was it fair? No. We're going upstairs. It's time to take on this wizard. Conster says, "Come then, fool, and let me prove my worth to the beast I serve. You will not survive this meeting. You speak too soon, fool. I make my fortune here, or gladly take death. See my devotion, Firkraag?"
Leave me be.
On my honor.
Dude. Dude.
You have a problem.
Dude. Go.
What is it now?
Oh, he missed. Damn invisibility.
Dangerous mistake.
Or misguidance, or whatever it's called. Excellent. We're gonna kill him now. His stone skin doesn't stop the elemental damage we're doing, so there we go. Key in hand.
What is my task?
And it's time to free this person and get her out of here.
You are welcome.
Thank you. Now before I pass out from fear, I must escape this place. Meet me back in my father's cabin. We got some experience for that. And we are done in this dungeon. Yes, we cheaped out the boss, I know. But it is a really tough fight, so that's just one way to... Really, Orogs? Let's kill them.
Ha! I'll rip you
Vitos!
apart, you way-faced cur.
Vitos!
And let's kill them off. Come on, let's do this.
Ha!
Die
I'll
quickly,
rip you
fool.
apart, you way-faced cur.
Alright, let's get out of here. More orcs? Let's just leave. We don't have time for orcs. Screw them. Although maybe we should have, because now they're going to be very annoying and block my people. Come on, get through. Damn it, Dorn.
Going somewhere you do not want to be. Very well. On my honor.
Fine, we'll kill all of you off. If you really, really want to die, go right ahead.
Yes, to battle and victory. A dangerous mistake. What is as you ask?
Done there. We're not going to bother looting their bodies. There's nothing there. They're just respawns, which are kind of annoying, but not our problem right now.
It shall be.
Let's just get out of here. Oh, I can't save because there's monsters about. Really? More hobgoblins?
Leave me be.
How many hobgoblins are in this place?
If I must live like this, your life shall be as much a hell as mine.
We killed a bunch of them. Enough of them to make it worthwhile. We're just gonna leave.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I have been thinking about the divinity that flows through your veins.
My characters pick the worst times to talk ever. Does it fire your ambitions, Eltamar the Kitten Killer? Is there a lust within you superseding mere passion, a desire to lord over others as a conqueror and superior? Yes, I intend to have power for myself. You wish to have power, do you? I think it is disgusting that a lowly male would desire to rise so far past his place. You are nothing like Shar or Loth. What the F?
Get
Whatever.
the dragon is resting.
I don't have time for your weird mood swings, Visania, whatever.
To battle and victory. I look
More
What is
orcs.
my task?
At least they're not space orcs, because we would die to those. There's a little bit of cross-universe action there.
My honor, you shall not see another day. On my honor. Death to all who
Every
stand
second I
against
am in
me.
this fort.
Alright. Now we continue on our way. Hopefully we won't find very many more tiny creatures to smite. Because they're not very interesting fights, you just massive. Just as I was
What
speaking
is
of
it
insignificant creatures,
But aye, that be sounding right.
Yes.
But time
will
we
not
got
be
to
there.
business.
goblins are the
Consider it done.
lowest form of insignificant creatures. Alright. Almost back. Sort of. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Got to go this way around. Yes. It's a nice little place he has here, actually. Another Onkeg. Where? I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. In the midst of our group. Now it is dead. Let's go talk to this dude and tell him we got his child back. He should be grateful, hopefully. Where is he? There he is.
Do my
My
best.
heart is free. I have you to thank.
With the creature gone, my lands are free, and the dead that fell before you are avenged. I thank you as they would. You have been a stranger's hero throughout all of this. I thank you with my blessings and offer safe lodgings if you ever return this way. Thank you. You're welcome. I shall take my leave of you now. We gained some levels. Look at that. Nothing good this level, just some saving throws. Some really good saving throw reductions, actually. And Visania has level 7 spells finally. Excellent. We're going to give her healing some more, and perhaps a... Interesting. We'll give it a shot. See how much it actually heals for. Now, what do we want for our level 7 spell? We have Greater Restoration. Resurrection is really good too. But what else do we have? Earthquake is interesting. Firestorm is a neat spell. Gate is a great spell. But if we're going to be using Great, we're definitely going to need at least one more protection from evil
What is my task?
radius spell.
Yes.
What do you have to say?
You are welcome.
I can't believe that it is over. You have done the unimaginable. My rescue and the destruction of Firkraag. It is astounding. You have gone above and beyond the call, I think. An epic battle that will be remembered for the ages. I thank you. What do you have to say?
Do what I can to
This
help
matter
you.
has weighed heavily upon me, I fear. Thank you for your efforts in all things. Good enough. You're welcome.
Very well.
We are now done the Windspear Hills. We're gonna head to the Resurrection Gorge, not Gourd.
Resurrection Gore. For now. Just as Azathet described.
With a little effort, this could be a very welcoming place. Some yard work, a little gardening, burning the entire place to the ground. It has potential.
Let your glib tongue rest a moment.
This place reeks of power. It also reeks of death and madness.
Death and madness are common companions to such as us.
That's true.
You know we seek the same things.
Power, glory, these are what drives us forward. 'Tis true, alone we are forces to be reckoned with. Together we are unstoppable. Not true.
On
I'm
my
pretty
honor.
sure if we didn't fake out that dragon, it could have killed us quite easily. Who are you? Summer High. Hey, Summer Hay.
Ho there, travelers. What brings you to this blighted place?
Now that we're here, I really couldn't tell you.
My name is Summer Hay.
It is Summer Hay.
I've lived here all my life.
And a full life it looks to have been.
It's empty now. All that once filled me with joy has been twisted beyond recognition. corrupted by the foul creature trapped within the great tree or killed outright.
Speaking of the foul creature trapped in the great tree,
I know not the exact nature of the fiend that lurks within the gorge. Perhaps someday, when I've had my fill of this life, I'll venture down into the darkness. For now, I know only the effect it had.
interesting, less informative than I had hoped, but like my friend Dorn here, I'm getting accustomed to taking action without knowing the entire picture.
Watch yourself.
Summerhay, tell us more of the creature that stalks the gorge. How did it come to be here?
My son, oh, my poor boy Vernus. He sought a portal to the Beastlands.
Obviously it failed.
Vernus was an accomplished druid. I don't know what went wrong. My boy, my poor, poor boy. Instead of the Beastlands, Vernus' portal reached into the abyss. If I was only there to help him prepare, but I didn't know. I couldn't know.
I won't let Vernus's loss be for nothing. What happened next?
My boy, my poor, poor boy. He sought to make contact with the Beastlands and instead opened a portal to the abyss.
And then?
A great evil escaped into our world through Vernus' portal. But for the great tree's dryad, Yarrow, it would surely have wreaked havoc upon the realm. She used the tree's power to confine the monster to the gorge. For years, its vile presence has poisoned this place. Soon, its corrupting touch will spread from Athkatla to Esmeltaran.
I thought you said it was confined to the gorge.
For now, the abyss's corruption touches every part of the tree. With every passing day, the tree grows weaker. Yarrow cannot contain that malign creature much longer.
Then we must make haste.
There's no straight path to enter the gorge.
A treacherous journey awaits you, regardless of what I do. However, I do have some influence over the Fae and woodland creatures that make their home in these parts. You'll keep them off our back? That's something at least. Thank you, Summerhay.
I also have some items that may be of use.
Do you?
You understand that though I support your efforts, I cannot part with them for nothing.
Even in nature, commerce reigns. What have you got, and what would you want in return? It's just garbage. Literally just garbage, but she has identify. And that's what I want. She can ID stuff. And that is all I care about. Nope. And almost done. That's it.
Oh there, travelers. What brings you to this blighted place?
We already did this thing.
My name. I've lived here all my... It's empty now. Sorrow, the tree. My son, Vernus, was instead of the Beastlands. My boy, but for years its vile presence has honored the abyss's corruption. There's no straight path to enter the gorge. You understand that though I support your
Okay,
efforts.
no more talking to her because I don't want to go through that whole conversation again. So now, what did we pick up for items? Is what I want to know. We found a Heartseeker +3 bow, some Delver's plate +2, and what's this? Medium shield +1. Not particularly good. This is the prize jewel of what we got. It is amazing. If I could use it, I would, but you can't use it when you're evil. And so, we won't be using it at all. Most likely. I think it's only usable by paladins too. Yeah.
Yes,
Or
as you
thieves when they get a certain level. We might actually have a two-handed thief wandering around at some point in time. She'll lose her backstab bonus, which is bad, but it would be kind of amusing to see her running around with a sword. I'm gonna save here actually. We're at half an hour. 36. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.